Woo! Can you guys tell I'm pretty excited? So we got a lot of news to cover, especially all the news that's coming from G-Star, so let's just jump right into it. Cheers, guys. So the first bit of news I wanted to cover is the one everybody's probably most excited for, and that's Crimson Desert. Pearl Abyss, don't know why I can't pronounce that, released a teaser for this game, and I have to say that graphically it looks absolutely breathtaking. Cue the B-roll. Now, there's a misconception that Crimson Desert is a prequel to Black Desert Online, but the two games absolutely have nothing in common besides the word desert, although initially it was. Not only that, but it looks like they're also doing something a little different this time around. According to MassivelyOP.com, Pearl Abyss is quoted to have said that Crimson Desert does not focus on a group of glorious heroes attempting to rule the continent of Pywell, but instead centers on a host of mercenaries fighting for their lives to survive. As the main character within the first trailer for Crimson Desert, Macduff is the leader of a mercenary group with a tragic past. Distressed over his responsibilities, he must survive in the deadly lands of Pywell, and Crimson Desert features both online multiplayer and single-player content. So I'm guessing something similar to what we saw in, say, Hellgate London, if you remember that game, where it came with both an online and offline single-player version of the game, or maybe even Star Citizen, where it has a persistent world online, but also comes with a single-player campaign which is called Squadron 42. Crimson Desert is expected to go into beta sometime next year. And again, as somebody who plays Black Desert Online on a daily basis, I'm really excited about this game. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Another game I'm really excited for is Plan 8, and just to recap, it's supposed to be an MMO shooter set in what looks like to be a survival, post-apocalyptic sci-fi setting. Looking at the trailer, there are groups of people utilizing exosuits and other robotic technology to fight off other massive but fast-moving robots as well. As you can see in the B-roll, it seems like you could utilize stealth, scale buildings, use the environment to your benefit, such as using a car door and then chucking it at the enemy. Not much good sci-fi RPGs out there, let alone sci-fi MMOs. But this game definitely is on my radar, and I'm super glad that they're not making just another battle royale game. Although I could probably eat my own words later on, as they might add one later on during the development of the game, but I'm still glad that this game is an MMO first, so I'm still okay with that. By the way, Pearl Abyss is using their proprietary engine used from what I assume Black Desert Online. It seems to have all the graphical similarities, only this one is not set in fantasy, obviously. So we finally figured out how to say the name of this title, and it's not Doke V or Doke 5, is Tokibi. Or Tokibi. I don't know. Korean language lesson. There's no V sound in the Korean language, so the closest one is the B sound, but then I figured, why don't they just call it Tokebi with a B? Anyway, I initially thought this game was going to be a mobile game like everybody else, but apparently it's a PC and console game first. The mobile version is being considered, but it's kind of a pleasant surprise, to be honest with you. Not much else is known about this game other than the fact that it looks very similar to Pokemon and Yokai Watch, according to MMOculture.com. But I never heard of Yokai Watch, so might have to Google that later. Also, you'll notice that the kids in the clip wear special glasses where they see the monsters that are apparently called, you guessed it, Tokibi. The game is super bright, vivid, happy, family-friendly, and definitely a 180 to the types of games Pearl Abyss is known for, and I'm glad that they are diversifying. This game is also being utilized this time with their next-gen proprietary engine. I'll keep everyone posted for more information as it becomes available. My apologies, guys. I forgot to include Shadow Arena in the list of games I'm supposed to cover. I just started though. But anyways, we finally got word of Shadow Arena, and it's going to be entering closed beta tests next week. If you're not familiar with this title, it used to be part of Black Desert Online's Battle Royale within the game, but they pulled it out to be its own standalone PC title. Many of you already know that I still play Black Desert Online. Matter of fact, I'm AFK fishing while recording this video. See that? That's some quality content right there. Just sitting here and my character just fishing. But admittedly, I never played Shadow Arena when it first came out, but watching some of the more popular BDO Twitch streamers such as Morlin TV, they really seemed to enjoy the Shadow Arena, even though it seemed like not many players asked for it. Regardless, I believe it was still well received, so be on the lookout for that one as well. And in other MMO news, Gameforge's Kingdom Under Fire 2 was officially released in North America and Europe. Again, those of you who are unfamiliar with this title, it's an MMORPG that also has RTS elements, and many people just call it an MMORTS. But this really isn't a new game. It was released back in 2009 in Korea and went under about a year later, if I'm not mistaken, and we haven't really heard anything about it until now. That alone makes me a bit skeptical, admittedly. It's been a long time since we heard about this game. Maybe it was too far ahead of its time, or maybe the cash shop had way too many pay-to-win elements. I'm not exactly sure, but I do know that the reasons are there. And in any event, we'll see if this game could last more than a year under its new management. Just real quick, the game is a buy-to-play title. The base hero package is $30. The mid-tier Emperor's package is $50, and the highest tier War God package is $100. More information can be found at join.kingdomunderfire2. I'll just post the link down in the description below for you guys to check out. I would love to give Blade and Soul 2, Aeon 2, and Project TL their own segments, but they all fit under the same story or umbrella as described by MMOculture.com, which is the current state of NCSoft. First off, you'll notice that they are absent from this year's G-Star Gaming Convention, which kind of sucks because they're such a massive gaming company in South Korea. By the way, I was shocked to see NCSoft does better in Taiwan alone than North America and Europe combined. Anyways, the report showed lower than expected earnings, but in no way is the company in a doom and gloom scenario. They are moving more capital to NC West as they seem to be struggling and will be focusing on trying to break into the console market. Blade and Soul S will surprisingly be launched overseas first rather than in South Korea. Real quick, if you don't know what Blade and Soul S is, it's their chibi style hero collection game based on the Blade and Soul universe. And yes, it's a mobile game. Matter of fact, Blade and Soul 2, Aeon 2, and Lineage 2M are also being worked on, and again, yes, they are also all mobile games. As I said before, I don't really have anything against mobile games, but where are all the PC and console titles? There is one, which is called Project TL. It looks like to be an action RPG, very similar to Lost Ark. But not much else is known about the game other than the fact that it will be entering closed beta in the first half of 2020. And again, guys, that wraps it up for today's MMO and RPG news. Again, guys, I really do appreciate all the support that I've gotten so far. And if you haven't done so, please consider leaving a like and subscribing to the channel so you guys never miss a beat. The little bit of help that I do get really adds up, so I really do appreciate it. And we still got 2 more days of G-Star left, and as more information comes, I'll be sure to keep you guys posted. But until then, I'll see you guys later. Cheers.